Hello, and thank you for watching Gray Mars. A lot of you guys be throwing your lives away over women. Now, some of y'all do be going, laying down for drugs, but when it comes to murder, aggravated assault, a lot of times it don't be no gang stuff. A lot of times it be over women. Like the guys that I'm talking about, it was two black guys, one light skinned, one dark skinned, and they over in the one that's dark skinned. He was over at the Greenwood store. You can go in there, you know what I'm saying? Them boys let you get what you need. And we would talk all the time because I was doing my thing over there. So we'll talk. And he had told me, he said, man, her baby daddy just came home and he told me, hey, I'm home. All this go stop now. And I said, well, what you gonna do? He said, well, I ain't gonna stop. She talking to me. I'm gonna keep talking to her. So he keeps talking to her. So then the light skinned guy, guess he going through her phone, whatever else. He comes over to the Greenwood store early in the morning, right when they open, approaches them. They got a shotgun in the store. The dude I know pulled a shotgun out, bam, hit him with it. Now, the dude who was with the girl, and this is a white girl, it's two black dudes, light skinned dude. He in a wheelchair now. The other dude, who I knew, facing 20 years. All over a female. Now, my own situation, same thing. The two niggas beef with me in Safety Harbor. It's all over female, my baby mama. Before she got pregnant and after. And she really was the one putting me in a bunch of fucking bullshit. Like, I never laid down for fucking none of the shit that I did. It was really fucking with her. Um, so I didn't really take her from a dude, but he was in the hospital. My neighbor liked her. And we just ended up talking. She lived around the corner. We got cool. I didn't even really like her like that at first. I was dating her friend. They fought. I ended up getting with her. And me and him, me and her get in a fight because I go through her phone because she hit me up like, oh, when you coming home? On my lunch. I'm like, when I'm coming home? This motherfucker evil. She'll never ask me that. I come back. I go through her phone. She was trying to meet up with him. I'm like, oh, for real? She come up, snatch the phone. We get in a problem. Like, okay, she called the police. I leave. I come back the next day to get my stuff. He pull it up with her. Jadell Crawford, Safety Harbor, doing time now. He pull up with her. I don't even say nothing. I don't care. Like, I'm about to be out of here getting money, so I'm going to New York. I don't care. He come, and I'm 18 at this time. He jump out of the car like, oh, what you said? That's what you was gonna do to me? I'm like, what? At my house. This is my castle, nigga. Excuse me. I swing on him. Swing on him. He run back. Then he run up and push me like a football player. I fall over the curb. He starts screaming. He's smiling at me like, oh, I'm a little nigga. She grab him. I'm like, okay, let's square up. You playing now? You playing? So I'm trying to square up with him. He running the whole time, just running. I'm like, bruh, what is you doing? Did the maintenance man come over there trying to break it up? Like, I'm like, man, what the hell? So I'm like trying to get out of there. The neighbor come around. He like, man, dang, I asked Jasmine what happened. All she kept saying was, oh, he just got a job. She just got a job. He like, who? Armante? She's like, no, Jadell. I'm like, oh damn. She's like that. And I just had a baby with them. So I said, okay, cool. I eat that. I got a few ones around the corner anyway. I was with a 30-year-old the whole time. I was with a stripper the whole time. I eat that. She begging me to come back, begging. I go to the army. I said, I ain't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? And I got a few cases over motherfuckers fight me over girls. So I leave. I come back. I done been in Iraq and all types of things. She just beg. You know what I'm saying? I come back. I married her. You know what I'm saying? She done begged me, done lied for years. Oh, I never taught him. It was never like that. I need to write no. Lying for years. I break up with her. She leave 15 years later. And she find out that I tell her who I'm messing with. Yeah, Miss Florida's daughter. He know her. He liked her too. Ain't that about it? He liked her too. So now he calling her, saying I put my hands on baby mama. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, bro, what is you doing? You trying to mess up what I got going on over here, and you talking to my baby mama telling you what I'm doing? Like, bro, what is you got? What is your problem, nigga? So, um, I gotta get some training at this point. Now you throwing dirt on my name. You try to mess up what I got going on. This is like ongoing beef with you over and over, and you done pulled it on me before. When you ran, bro, you ran. You were scared both times, and I never came at you about none of that because, bro, look at me, and I got some in my pocket. Think I needed either one of them? Do you think? Come on, bro. But we didn't. Nothing didn't happen. He tried to squash it, and he would end up going laying down. I don't wish that on nobody. But the point that I'm trying to make is a lot of y'all dudes, especially y'all street dudes, be crashing out over females. Over females, bruh. You can't control what somebody do. You gotta let her go if she wanna leave. You gotta let her do whatever she do. Because they telling you one thing and they doing another thing. And I know you feel like she loves you or whatever. You messed up. That's why she acted now. Whatever. But you should never come at the other man. I never contacted nobody. The only time I ran down on some dudes at Safety Harbor was when she called me before any of this happened. When it was, lovey-dovey shit. And told me some niggas was touching, blah, blah, blah. Now that, yeah, I ran down the boys on that. But that's totally different. She's getting harassed. Now, as far as some consensual stuff, no. She was lying to me about everything to keep me. Because she had to. Like, OG Gray, baby. But, you know my motto. Stay high.